Welcome to Lions News Fan Report. Are the Lions on the verge of pulling off the move of the year by bringing in a Pro Bowl wide receiver to strengthen their roster? Stay with me until the end to uncover all the details about this bold potential play. And, of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a like so you won't miss any updates about our beloved Detroit Lions. Let's dive in. The Lions' season has been remarkable. With a 12-win campaign, the team has shown resilience but also faced challenges. An electrifying 48-42 loss to the Bills at Ford Field snapped an incredible 11-game winning streak. Despite that, the Lions remain at the top of the NFC, keeping hopes alive for home field advantage in the playoffs. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing. With 21 players on the injured list, the most in the NFL, the team has had to adapt. To make matters worse, running back David Montgomery suffered a serious injury, a torn MCL, leaving the team with limited options in the ground game. So, what's the solution? The answer might lie in the passing game. Enter Deontay Johnson, recently released by the Ravens. Although his time in Baltimore was turbulent, marked by controversial suspension and minimal impact on the field, Johnson demonstrated his potential earlier this season with the Panthers. 30 receptions, 357 yards, and 3 touchdowns in just 7 games. Over his career, he's accumulated impressive stats: 422 receptions, 4,726 yards, and 28 touchdowns. The Lions could offer Johnson the perfect environment for a fresh start. With a strong team culture and a playoff mindset, he could be the missing piece to propel our Super Bowl run. But that's not all. The team has also made important roster moves. Safety Afida Melifonwu has been activated, while players like Tom Kennedy and Chris Smith have been promoted. As the Lions approach a critical stretch of the season, with 3 games left in the regular season, every roster decision and strategic move could make the difference between securing a prime playoff spot or facing a tougher path to the Super Bowl. Bringing in a player of Deontay Johnson's caliber could add an extra dimension to the offense, especially with a need to diversify after losing David Montgomery. Beyond the injuries and necessary adjustments, one thing defines this team: resilience. Under Dan Campbell's leadership, and with players like Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown stepping up, the Lions have shown they can overcome adversity. That's exactly why the potential addition of Johnson is so intriguing. He could bring not only numbers and immediate impact, but also renewed energy to a team that has already proven itself competitive against the league's best. As we await further updates and decisions, it's worth reflecting on what makes this team special. It's not just the stats or the names on the roster. It's the heart, the fight, and the desire to achieve something the Lions haven't accomplished in decades. We're building something great, and each step brings us closer to that goal. So, fans, get ready for the next chapters of this journey. Will Deontay Johnson don the blue and silver and help push the Lions toward glory? Only time will tell. In the meantime, stay connected to the Lions News Fan Report for all the latest updates about our team. As a passionate Lions fan, it's impossible not to get excited about the possibility of having a player of Deontay Johnson's caliber wearing our jersey. Yes, he's had his ups and downs, particularly during his tumultuous stint in Baltimore, but we can't ignore the talent he's shown throughout his career. With the Panthers, we caught a glimpse of what he can do when he's in an environment that believes in his potential. And I believe Detroit would be the perfect place for him to start fresh. This year's team has something special. Despite the challenges, and there have been plenty with 21 players injured, we're still at the top of the NFC. That speaks volumes about the culture and mindset that Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes have established here. Bringing in Johnson could be that extra push to solidify our playoff chances. He wouldn't just give Jared Goff more options in the passing game, but could also take some pressure off Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams. Of course, this isn't a simple decision. Adding someone mid-playoff race can disrupt team chemistry if not handled carefully. But I trust our front office and believe that if they see Johnson as a good fit, it's because he truly can help us. At the end of the day, we're at a pivotal point in the season. Every move matters. And as a fan, I want to see the Lions go all in. After all, we're not just fighting for a good season. We're fighting to change history. So if Deontay Johnson can be part of that future, I say let's give him a chance. Let's go, Lions.